Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chamaka Okable. If this is your first time seeing my face, please do me a favor by clicking on the subscribe button, which is somewhere below. Yeah. So as I promised, I'll be bringing you back-to-back videos on some things about India. Some videos that I couldn't complete. Yeah. I'm going to be bringing them to you. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about food, Nigerian food you can get in India. Yeah, I'll divide them into two: the one you can get from African stores and the ones that are available, or a replacement for those food. Yeah, if this is something you're interested in, please keep on watching. So yeah, now let's start. First things first, something you can get that can enable you to cook whatever you want to cook. It would be tomatoes. Now you can get tomatoes any and everywhere, from the supermarket, on the street, online, wherever. If you have not watched my video on apps that you need while you're in India, please click on this link above to watch that video. Yeah, you'll find out that there are so many apps you can use to buy food stuff online. So tomatoes is something you can get every and anywhere. Now there's onion, there's garlic, ginger. For spices, you would get what's it called? There is nutmeg, there's curry, there's thyme, depending on the product, the brand you are buying. But those things are available. Do we have bouillon cubes? By bouillon cubes, I'm referring to no Maggi. Yes, you can buy those on Amazon. However, they are pretty expensive. So the best thing for you to do is to bring those when you're coming. Now, rewind. Things you can find in India. You can find plantain. Yep, you can find plantain in India. It's not expensive. It's not like you have the plantain you would buy in Nigeria right now. That is like you are getting married to somebody, like bride price fee. Nah, it's affordable, pretty affordable, somewhere around 99 rupees. And note, India has organic and inorganic food, and that affects the cost. I don't care if you used fertilizer to grow yours, and if you did not, I really do not care. And so for that, you can get sometimes around 58 rupees. That's like 250 naira. You could get like 4 piece or 5, depends, sometimes 6, and sometimes you get in 99 rupees. That's almost like 500 naira. So you can see the range, depends on where you're buying from and what type. But is there plantain in India? Yes, there is. It also depends on region. There is plantain in Chennai. However, I think those in what's it called, Andhra Pradesh, I don't know if they have plantain or if it is just scarce. I don't know if they do not have or if it is just scarce, but I don't think it's something that is available everywhere. Now, the name is Kerala banana. Yeah, so it is mostly found in Kerala. If you meet someone from Kerala and you tell them plantain, they know what you're talking about. Not everybody, even some Indians, do not know what plantain is. Probably they don't know the name to be plantain, because not just them, even some Africans aren't familiar with it, except for us in West Africa. Southern Africans aren't so familiar with plantain. Most people refer to everything as banana. Yeah, so the local name for it in Chennai is Nandra. I don't know if you've heard of it. If you're in India, it's Nandra. Now, you might not be able to pronounce it. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's Nandra. I don't know if there's an N at the back, but I think so. Now, how do you find it? When you go to supermarket, it is at supermarket, big supermarket, small supermarkets. Now, when you're moving around, open your eyes and look. When you see, if you're someone who eats plantain, when you see plantain and you see banana, you tell the difference, because sometimes they'll give you plantain and banana and they'll say same thing. Now, when you see it, so when you're just coming, open your eyes around you to find out things you're used to. Now, another thing you could find is Irish potato and sweet potato. That's common everywhere. Irish potato is even more common. Like, it's everywhere in India. Like, you don't have to stress. If you're someone who eats those, you do not have to stress for those things. You can find them. They aren't exactly so affordable. Yeah, just normal. Yeah, so you can find those also. Now melon, if you're somebody who eats egusi soup, you can buy melon from African stores. There's an African online store. I don't even know the name anymore, but when you ask, you would get. There's an African store online. However, you might also want to try melon seeds at the supermarket. Now, this melon seed actually is the one from watermelon, but when you grind it and use it to cook, it's almost similar to cooking egusi seed, like the normal melon seed. Yeah, you might want to try it or buy online, depends on how you feel. For vegetable, you can buy vegetable. They have variety of vegetable, green vegetable, right? Spinach and all that. You can buy all those online. Amaranthus in my state is called kirai, so different types of kirai. Now, if you want to cook vegetable soup, there is this leaf in India. I don't know if it's Miley or Meti. However, I can't pronounce it for them to even understand what I'm saying. But someone once told me that's the name where I usually buy. The guy told me that was the name of the food, but I couldn't pronounce for people to understand me. Look out for it. The leaf, I'm talking of something similar to water leaf. The leaf is quite watery. Like when you bring it out and you try to press it together, it produces green water, just like normally water leaf would normally behave. I have used it to cook like 3 or 2 times and worked. Now for the other leaf that will serve as your ugu, yeah, or just your plain leaf, just check. They'll have amaranthus, green amaranthus, so you can buy. Just buy a leaf that doesn't have taste, that doesn't taste maybe bitter. Some of those leaves are bitter. Yeah, India has a lot of vegetable, so trial and error is what basically you'll be doing when you just start. So there's crayfish, there's dried fish. Now, the crayfish in India is a bit different. Why? I think because it's really fresh. At least where I was, it's really fresh, and maybe the system of drying is different. But yes, there's crayfish and there's dried fish. Especially if you go to like if you go to the river area where they catch those fish, where they process all those things, you will get them. You can also get at their fish market. Yeah, they are kind of expensive. At least to me, I felt like they were kind of expensive. I didn't even eat them a lot. But yeah, once in a while, it's always good to have such. So yeah, those things are available. There's fish, there's beef, depending on where you are though. If you're in Gujarat, I don't think beef is legal. Yeah. If you're elsewhere, you can get beef, but it's quite expensive. Like pork is also freaking expensive. Goat meat is very expensive. And if you're from the part of the world where you eat skin, goat meat comes skinless, so it's more or less like it doesn't taste like goat meat. You won't get that. You know the reason why you eat goat meat, you won't be getting that flavor like that. Yeah, nah, you won't be getting it. But is there goat meat? Yes, there is. So moving on, custard rice, Bonvita, Milo, tomato. I've talked about tomatoes, but yeah, there is custard in India. There's cornflakes, there is butter. The butter is slightly different, yeah. So all those things are available. Another thing is, yes, you can make jollof rice like the Patsi standard jollof rice. Yes, you can make such because all you need is tomatoes, right? There's tomatoes, there's pepper, there's all your ingredients, all your spices are there. That's why I said carry your bouillon cubes. There's chicken, live chicken. That's what I buy. Well, that's even majorly what's available. Yeah, that is. Then there is bay leaf. The bay leaf used in cooking party food. There is butter. So bay leaf is available online. I didn't even use it because it was a lot. So party food, party jollof is ready. Yeah, you can also cook what's it called? Fried rice. Everything you need to cook fried rice is readily available. So yeah, fried rice, here you come. Another thing is for those of us who eat fufu, semo, yeah, they have stuff you can use to like a dupe for it, like to imitate. I don't know. Yeah, they have stuff like rawa, suji, rawa or rava. Yes, suji. There are others like that within that range. So the thing is, when you go and you see those things, they're usually together. Now you have to start trying which one you like. Suji is has a bit of grain, is grainy, like I don't know how to explain it. It's more or less like gari. So you have to really make it well. You can make it on the fire, but we, as lazy as we are, I just boil water and make it like, as in I make it like gari. I don't make it like semo. Yeah, but you could do either to it. Yeah, so I know for those who are from Zambia, because my roommate does make it, you should use it to imitate Nshima. Yeah. So the thing is, you will find things that kind of work for you there. That's just the simple truth. So rawa, suji, rava. I know I'm forgetting one other one, but those are the things you can use to imitate semo, poundo, fufu. Yeah, those are the things you can use to imitate them. Also, if you want to make gari, you see if you know how to make gari and you have the whole equipment too. You can also improvise. They have what's it called, cassava, raw cassava. You see it at the market and you can buy and experiment, right? It's all about experimenting, and soon enough you would find what works for you. So there is also mushroom, there is bread, there's mushroom, and you can use mushroom to make whatever you feel like a side dish, a sauce. Yeah. So there is mushroom. You can get that at the supermarket. You can also get that at on the street. Not necessarily those on the street, like big street shops that are not like mini marts. Yeah, you could get those. They also have curd. I thought curd and yogurt was the same thing. I don't know what I was thinking that day. But you could also get yogurt. There are fruits for fruit salad and all that. So these are some of the things you can get that you can use to imitate your country's food, and it kind of helps you to adapt. Now, I am Nigerian, I'm from West Africa. These are some of the things that have helped me. I am not so sure of other countries, but you could also go out there and try some of these things. It's also even an advantage to you. Try some of these things so that it increases your options, like broaden your options. There is rice. So if one thing is, if you have rice, you can cook white rice. All you're looking for is a sauce that follows through. If you have potatoes, all you're looking for is something to follow through, right? It's not easy to get red oil. If you're from this part where we use a lot of red oil, you wouldn't be getting a lot of red oil in India. And even if you do, red oil is freaking expensive. Yeah, like it's really expensive over there. So you might want to not use it. I didn't use it at all. I'll give you an option. What you can do in place of red oil is to fry maybe a bit of tomatoes and pepper to give you that reddish look. That's what I do. Yeah, so it gives you that a bit of reddish look in case you want to make like potato porridge or whatever kind of porridge you want to make. That works. So I'm giving you things that I've done that works. So basically, you won't be able to find your exact food. Now, yam. When I went to India, I thought the yam I was saying was the same thing. It isn't. It isn't exactly the same thing, because when I cooked it, it was still feeling raw. I didn't realize until I started eating, and I was like, "Oh, did I not cook this yam well?" Yeah, so it still feels raw inside, and I cooked for a very long time, so it was still raw, sort of slightly. So I had to go online. One thing is go online to find out, and then I saw that particular yam in India, and that particular product was referred to as elephant foot and not yam. And I started comparing. Is elephant foot the same as yam? You're in a new place, you want to experiment, yeah, but you also have to try and find out if what you're eating is the same thing or if it's a different thing, and you're cool with it. It's okay, but it's always good to find out. And then I found out that elephant foot and yam, they aren't the same thing. I don't know how. I don't know. I wasn't even concerned. The only issue I had was that it wasn't well cooked inside. For that reason, of course, I can't eat it. So that was how the whole yam saga ended. There's egg also in India. Egg is good. The only difference between the egg they have there and the egg we have here is that theirs is lighter. The egg feels watery. Yeah. Ours is thicker. They have white egg and brown egg. The white egg is cheaper than the brown eggs. I buy more of white egg because it's cheaper. Eggs egg, at least to the best of my knowledge. Like eggs egg, who cares? Yeah. What else? So we have eggs. There's okra. If you're somebody who eats okra, there is okra. Like it's even a lot. There's a lot of okra for you to eat. There's cocoyam. Yeah, there is cocoyam actually. Yeah, but I do not know it as cocoyam. See, like I said initially, the key is when you go shopping for stuff, also try to window shop. Even when you're walking on the streets and you're passing some of the shops, like try to look around and see things. That way you're registering in your brain what you have. Like I think the first time I saw plantain, I was like, oh, so there is plantain. I didn't come to buy plantain. I was just walking around and I noticed it. So that way you tend to know what is available in your area and sort of where to get them. Because sometimes you can't even get them everywhere, yeah? So your brain kind of adjusts and say, oh, this is here. Oh yeah, that is here. I know where to get this. I know where to get that. And also try to search online so that in case you want to buy them online, you kind of know their local name. You could go on Google and practically write plantain in India, right? Sometimes they are plantain in Hindi, plantain in Tamil. Sometimes they give you the right translation and sometimes they don't. Or you try to read maybe brief articles. Yes, it's that serious. If you want to eat your country food, yeah? Search it online to get the local name. Sometimes you find and sometimes you wouldn't find. That's the truth. There's also granite, but the one we have here that has a casing, that's the one and then you open it to bring out the granite inside. That's the raw granite according to us. And then there's the one where you fry. Yeah, so the one you could boil and the one you fry, those are also available in India. Very easy to get. They have their seasons. There's apple, there is banana, there are oranges, different type of oranges. Do not buy Mozambique and mistake it for orange. Mozambique to me is like big lime. It does not necessarily taste like what's it called? Orange. There are other types. There's this baby orange. Those ones are very small. There's a bigger size of that orange and it's really, really nice. Only problem is that orange is freaking expensive. I think it's been tagged as an imported orange. I can't remember, but it's freaking expensive. So all those things are there. There's pineapple, which I do not like. I feel like it's not sweet. It's not sweet the way we have here. Watermelon is fair enough. What else? Apple, mango. Mango when in season, there are so many types. Maybe when you find the type you want to eat, then it's good. For me, I couldn't find the balance. The one I bought myself was not nice. And the one I ate from somebody else was just extremely sweet, like extremely sweet. You know the way mango is now. For someone like me who eats cherry mango here in Nigeria, cannot imagine eating something like kerosene mango or other types of mango. So you would find, but I don't think I've ever seen cherry mango there. But do they have mango, really sweet ones, and really, yeah, they have mango, different types, different species. Yeah. So I think that's it for this video. It's been a pleasure trying to educate you on the kind of food you can find in India. Now, away from this food, please note that India has their local dishes. You might not be able to eat all of them, but you might be able to eat some of them. There are things you can eat: chapati, parota. I think everybody likes chapati and parota. You can eat those. You can even learn how to make it. Especially chapati is not so difficult. Or for parotas, you can buy the one that is there, the one you just preheat. You have to heat before you eat. Yeah, so you can buy that one. There are also other food you can eat, places you can eat: veg fried rice. Hey, what's this Indian biryani? Yeah, can't believe I almost forgot biryani. You can also buy biryani and eat for those who don't want to cook. There's KFC, McDonald's, and all that to help you adapt. Now, if you're in southern India, southern Indian food is quite spicy and also not so easy for you to adapt with. What you could do is look for North Indian restaurants and buy food from those restaurants. Better still, you go to those restaurants and look at their menu. Easiest thing to eat when you go out to an Indian, when you go out generally, is chicken, tandoori chicken, and different types of chicken. Sometimes they tell you this chicken is spicy. With the way we cook our chicken here in Nigeria, and for someone who eats pepper, I feel like their chicken isn't spicy enough. For me, I feel like it's just on that threshold. It's okay. Yeah, that's that. So you can eat some of their food, find out what works for you. There's mint rice, curd rice. I wouldn't advise you to just start taking curd rice. Take your time, taste it before you use your money to buy it. I don't know if they buy it outside. Curd rice is rice mixed with curd. Like I said, curd is no yogurt, but now imagine mixing rice and yogurt together to eat. Yeah, imagine that. Now, curd is more tasteless than yogurt, right? Now, imagine mixing it. They eat it a lot. You might like it. So I'm not trying to impose my person on you. You might like it, but I'm just saying, try it first before you take a whole bowl. Yeah, pasta is bae whenever you go out. Spaghetti bolognese, arrabbiata, you know, those Italian pasta. Try them when you go out, or when you're in your place and you don't know what to cook, or you do not have what to cook, or you want to buy outside. Try those. Yeah, so we have come to the end of this video. I hope I have been helpful in this video to help you adapt maybe your first 1 to 2 weeks before you find your feet and you find other things to eat. Yes, I know I have been able to say 1 or 2 things that will be helpful to your adaptation process. If there's any other thing, if you're in India and there's any other thing you eat that I haven't mentioned, please let me know in the comment section so that others can learn. Yeah, and even myself, when I come back to India, I can also have more things to eat. Yeah, if there's Indian food you also eat and you think we should try, please let me know in the comment section, or let us know in the comment section. Let us discuss, what has your eating habits been like since you've been in India? Has it been great? Has it been slow? Are you adapting slowly, or are you the whatever, I eat anything, just bring it? Does that thing, you know, there's this thing we say, does that food pass the throat? Yes. Does it? Yes. Oh, if it passes the throat, it will pass my throat. No problem. I'm game. Are you that kind of person, and have you been able to adapt? I would like to know your thoughts. For me, I'm quite selective with food, what I eat. I am adventurous with places, but when it comes to food, I am not adventurous. Count me out if I do not know the food, and if I would taste it, but my eyes eat first. If it's presentable, I'll taste it. And if I taste it, I like it, I will eat it. But if I taste it and I do not like it, I don't think there's any amount of pressure, peer pressure, that can make me eat that food. That is my kind of person. So if you're watching this video, it's good for you to know my kind of person so that you know what how my reviews would fit to you. Now, take what I have said in and then practice it. Yeah. So we're all different. You might be the kind of person that eats anything. Kudos to you. Welcome to India. And I hope you do have fun and you do enjoy your first 1 month. But then again, like I said, I would like to hear from you in the comment section. If you've been there for like a week, I know some people just went to India. How has it been like adapting? Like right now, what's the food telling you? What is the food o'clock where you are? Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Chamaka Ukevu, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.